Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Flight of the Amazon Queen. When last we left off, who'd have thought that the Lederhosen factory is not in fact a Lederhosen factory? They sure had me fooled, that's for sure. But King found a secret elevator in the library that has led to this underground complex that is being guarded by armed guards. It's safe to say we haven't reached the HR department. Joe is exploring around carefully, trying to find Princess Azura, because everybody seems to think that Floda have the princess captive, and I'm inclined to believe them, because this place has armed guards. With guns. It's a good thing that so far we haven't found any ways to die, because this would certainly be the place where they'd introduce them. I think this corridor is a sort of square pattern, and every way that we go we just head to another corner, so we're just going to head this way and see if we can find somewhere new. More places to explore. And over here is the place that we started, so we're going to head this way, and get to somewhere we haven't been before. There is another guard, and this person is called John. Well, we have a letter for somebody who's called John. Maybe this is the same John. Let's go and look at him, shall we? He'll probably come to us first, though.
I think he needs to go on a diet.
He also isn't a very alert guard. He should have stopped us well before we got right next to him. Let's have a conversation, shall we?
Hi, I'm Joe King, fumigator for hire. What are you doing?
Hello, Joe. I'm John. It's my job to guard this corridor. I have to keep a lookout for unauthorized persons. If you see anyone that shouldn't be here, let me know, okay?
Now, while it's tempting, Joe, it's not a good idea to joke around that we're not allowed to be here, as he'll probably kick us out of this part of the corridor. Why does it need guarding anyway?
Why does this corridor need guarding?
Well, there's some pretty secret stuff on this floor. Dr. Einstein has given strict orders to keep out anyone without security clearance.
You are the worst guard I've ever seen. So why are you guarding here? Well, that's because there's lots of secret stuff, and here is the name of my employer. He's evil, by the way. Here's a secret plan that tells you all of what he's planning. Oh, really? Can I just have that? Certainly! You might as well have just said that.
Have you found any unauthorized people yet?
Not personally, but I did hear that we captured an Amazon lady earlier in the day. If she didn't do anything wrong, then she's got nothing to worry about.
Where would she be now?
Gee, I suppose she'd be in the lockup down in the basement. That's where we keep all the other snoopers.
Okay, I've changed my opinion on you. You aren't a terrible guard, you're just an oblivious one. You have no idea what's going on here, do you? But we do have something for you.
I have a letter here addressed to Private John. It must be for you.
Yeah, I've been expecting some mail for the last month.
Well, your wait is over. Here's your letter.
Oh, joy! It's from my girlfriend.
I'm happy for you.
I can't wait to find out what she's been doing. Dear John, thank you for your letter. Things have been very busy here at home. I've been working late shifts at the hospital and I don't know how to break this to you, but I've met a nice young doctor on the night shift. We get along wonderfully and he treats me really well. What I'm trying to say is, I like you very much, but I like him more. Sorry. Love, Chrissy.
Are you okay?
She's leaving me for a doctor. Ah! My little Chrissy has dumped me.
Oh dear. I think we might have upset him. On the plus side, we could probably go and look in these rooms now.
He doesn't look too happy.
No, he does not look too happy.
I'd rather not bother him. He looks pretty shook up.
That is understandable. Let's go into these rooms and have a look around, shall we? I don't think John is going to be stopping us. In we go. This room looks very suspicious. There is one cabinet and one desk. Let's have a look at these notes first, shall we? Maybe there's an important one that we could look at.
Here's a memo about some legendary Valley of the Mists. It says, "We are very confident that we have found the exact location of the valley."
That sounds ominous. Can we grab that?
I don't think I need that.
Fair enough. I don't think there's anything else on here, but we'll have a look anyway.
Memo. Due to the growing number of visits by missionaries asking for donations, we have installed reinforced security doors in the foyer.
That is something that I think we need to know about. Anything else?
Here's a memo about some legendary Valley of the Mists. It says, "We are very confident that we have found the exact location of the valley."
Okay, there's nothing else on there. Let's have a look at that cabinet, shall we? There's something very suspicious about this.
Sturdy construction, elegant design. This is a fine cabinet.
Excellent. Can we open it?
It's locked.
We'll need a key for that. Can we use it? Well, I don't think we can use it on the desk. We could try.
That doesn't seem to work.
Fair enough. Can we do anything with the can opener on it? We could open the dog food, I suppose. There we go. We've opened the dog food. It's going to go bad by the time we use it, isn't it?
Beef and anchovy flavor. I can't imagine a dog eating this.
Well, let's see if we can use this can opener on the cabinet.
This thing only works on cans.
Fair enough. It might have been a special can opener that could open everything, but it isn't. So we're going to go and look in the other room. Let's go. Hopefully this door won't be locked. We haven't found a locked one yet. Excellent. In we go. Ah, there's a duty roster here. That looks important.
It's today's roster. It says Private John is assigned corridor patrol. Henry is to report to Colonel Jackson for kitchen duty, and Clunk is to guard Frank's office.
Ah, so we now know that Henry needs to go somewhere else. We can use that information to get Henry to move. And there are some cabinets. We might as well have a look at all of these.
Probably full of boring paperwork.
Well, let's find out if that's the
I
case.
could do that, but it'd be a waste of time.
Fair enough. What about this one?
Probably full of boring paperwork.
What about this one?
Probably full of boring paperwork.
What about this one? There isn't even one here, apparently. Never mind. Nope, we can't even look at that one. So we're just going to go this way instead. And head down here. Apparently there's one more guard down here. And that guard is here. Hello, Clunk. How are you? There's also a door that he's guarding.
He's a big thug.
Time to talk to him and see if he'll let us past.
Hi, I'm just doing some routine fumigating.
Fumigating? Ah yes, I was briefed about you. You might as well move on. These rooms are off limit.
And why is that?
Why are the rooms off limit?
That's on a need-to-know basis. And you don't need to know. Besides, you haven't got security clearance.
This guard seems surprisingly competent.
But I have to fumigate all the rooms.
Well, you're not fumigating these ones. Not while I'm standing guard.
I bet we could sort the situation of you standing guard, though, and then we can go in there.
Do you do anything else besides eat?
I like eating. If I didn't eat, I'd end up like you, a skinny runt.
I have a feeling that if he decided to fight us, we would lose.
You think you're a tough guy, don't you?
No, I don't think I'm a tough guy. I know I'm a tough guy. I've been through Dr. Einstein's super soldier treatment.
Oh. Well, what's the super soldier treatment?
Tell me about the super soldier treatment.
Okay, the doc invented a serum that makes ordinary soldiers very strong. I was the first and last soldier to be treated.
Why the last soldier?
Does the super soldier treatment last forever?
You bet it does. The only thing that can reverse it is a serum the doc invented. So, I'll be a super soldier until I die.
Or unless we can get that serum, and I'm sure we'll be able to find it somewhere.
Why were you the last soldier to be treated?
The Doc's got a better way to make a super army. He's got some gadget that turns people into mindless lizard things. I don't know much about it.
Thanks for giving us pretty much all we need to know to confirm that the Doctor is an evil mad scientist who wants to take over the world. No problem. Are there any side effects, though?
Are there any side effects to the super serum?
Doc Einstein says it reduces intelligence, but it hasn't affected me. My mind is as sharp as a gun.
I'd like to talk about something else.
Okay.
What else can we ask about? Well, we could provoke him into hitting us in the face, and I'm sure this won't go wrong.
I don't think you're tough. I think you're a weenie.
What did you call me?
You heard me the first time. You are a weenie.
Oh yeah? Go ahead and punch me. Then you'll see how tough I am. Be gentle with me.
Excuse me. Okay, so you're a tough guy. I just need to work out a little more.
Now it's my turn.
That's one mean right hook.
Right. Thank you. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to get on with guarding this corridor. So I suggest you continue with your fumigating.
That's a good idea. Okay, he's strong. We're gonna have to find a way to weaken him, like with that serum. We have a few more places we can go, though. Like here, the fire exit. I doubt it's actually going to lead to an exit.
It reaches all the way downstairs.
Well, let's go, shall we? This does not look like a fire exit at all. Let's have a look at everything, as any item in here might be important, like this wall panel.
Looks like some sort of science fiction gizmo.
Let's not use that until right at the end of the exploration of everything here, shall we? There is a skull, an ominous one.
It's a strange mummified skull with a blue beard. Yeah, the beard's wiggling.
Can we take this item?
I think I'd leave that alone.
Fair enough. What else is there here that we can look at? There is this.
It's empty.
Fair enough. What about the serum?
According to the label, this is a super soldier serum vial. Unfortunately, it's empty.
Oh, can we pick it up?
I wouldn't have any use for an empty bottle.
You'll have plenty of uses for an empty bottle. However, there is a super weedy serum that we may want. I think that's the serum that Clunk mentioned would reverse the super strength that he has.
There's a label that reads, Antidote for Super Soldier Serum.
Let's grab that, shall we? Excellent. Anything else here? Well, there's a dinosaur skull.
Gosh, it's a giant skull from some sort of prehistoric monster.
We can't take that, I imagine. It's probably way too big. Anything else that we can look at? There is a dino rat in a cage.
Looks like a cross between a dinosaur and a rodent. Cute, though.
Let's have a conversation with it. I doubt this will work very well.
No way. What would I do if it answered me?
That's a good point. There are some stairs here that head up. They're not the way that we came in. And we don't have a description for them. Let's just go up, shall we? Ah!
You can't keep me locked up like an animal? I am Princess Azura. I demand to be set free immediately.
Hey, don't shout at me. I got nothing to do with your imprisonment.
Who are you?
I'm the fumigator.
Aren't you a little short for a fumigator?
Actually, I'm not really a fumigator. I'm Joe King, pilot for hire, and I'm here to rescue you.
Well, don't just stand there. Let me out.
Unfortunately, I don't think we have the way to get you out of here. Mainly because I haven't found any keys. I'm sure we'll find one eventually.
How did you get your message to Wedgwood?
He was with me when I was ambushed by the Doctor's men. I gave him the message to deliver to Trader Bob. Lucky for me, he's an excellent mimic.
Trader Bob is a mimic?
No, Wedgwood is.
That was a terrible joke, Joe, but she seemed to like it.
Why are you being held captive?
This place is run by the evil Dr. Frank Einstein. He uses innocent people in his experiments. And I am next.
That's not good. Let's ask about the Doctor. Who is he? And why does he want to take over the world? Because let's face it, that is what he wants to do.
Who is this Dr. Frank Einstein?
He's the evil scientist responsible for my capture. His sick and twisted mind has only one goal: to take over the world and enslave its people.
Yep, this is a typical supervillain plan here.
What sort of experiments does he conduct?
He's created an enchanted machine that turns his victims into dinosaur people. And if I don't escape, I shall end up as one too.
That is not good, and also rather impractical. I think the super soldier serum had a lot more going for it.
Do you know where the key to the door is?
It's not in this room. One of the guards took it with him. I don't know his name, but he was a real bookworm.
Thanks for the information.
Hurry up and save me.
We'll try our best. Let's have a look at Princess Azura, shall we?
I think I'm in love.
And now let's have a look at everything else here, like the cabinet.
It's locked.
Ah, we can't open that, I imagine, not even with the tin opener.
There's nothing in here.
Well, we could open the top one at least, and there is a desk here that has nothing on it. There's a chair that we can look at, though.
It's got wheels.
Maybe we can move the chair.
Boy, that was fun.
It also seemed rather pointless. Let's use the chair on the cabinet.
That doesn't seem to work.
Fair enough. I think we're just going to leave now. I think I know where that key's going to be, though. It's likely going to be in Frank's office, and we know where that is. What we don't know is how we're going to get in there. Unless we use the fact that we've seen the duty roster to our advantage. If we go in here, we're going to, is this the room we want to go into? It is the room we want to go into. We want to talk to you, Henry.
Hello again.
What do you want now?
I have something to tell you.
You're needed for kitchen duty.
This isn't another one of John's practical jokes, is it? Just to be sure you are telling the truth, who is the commanding authority in charge of kitchen duties?
Well, we know that. It's obviously Commandant Simpson.
Commandant Simpson.
Who? There is no such commandant on this base. I am sick of these practical jokes. Now, if you don't mind, I've got work to do.
Fair enough. We'll try that again.
Hello again.
What do you want now?
And this time we'll say the correct answer.
You really are needed for kitchen duty.
This is getting repetitive. Okay, who is the commanding authority in charge of kitchen duties then?
If memory serves, it's Colonel Jackson.
Colonel Jackson.
Colonel Jackson? How could I have forgotten? I was supposed to report to him half an hour ago.
Well, I guess you better hurry then.
Yes, indeed.
Good luck.
I'll be back later. Don't touch anything while I'm gone.
Oh, we won't. Let's have a look at that desk right now.
It's a mahogany desk. These guys must be loaded.
They must be. Let's open it, shall we?
It doesn't seem to open.
Oh, what about this door?
I don't see anything special.
And if we open the door? Let's go in, shall we? What is he guarding? Elsewhere in a secret laboratory. Uh-oh.
Excellent, my little dino friend. You successfully navigated the maze.
Greetings, Dr. Einstein.
Anderson, I trust your flight from Rio was enjoyable.
Of course it was. I did the flying.
What happened to your nose?
I ran into some air turbulence on the way here.
I thought you said the flight was good.
Yes,
It was good, except for the, turbulence.
Well, I should hope you have less trouble flying my airship.
Indeed, Doctor. I'd like to thank you for choosing, Flying Dutchman Airlines.
I only use the best.
If you don't mind me asking, what sort of creature is that?
This small creature is a dino rat, a hybrid prehistoric beast with the intelligence of a rodent. It's the result of my earlier genetic experiments.
You've done well. Your dino creature is escaping.
Damn!
Don't worry, Doctor. I'm sure your guards will retrieve it. The important thing is, your dino ray is a success.
Indeed. Soon I will make those dolts at the Science Academy sorry. Sorry that they ever laughed at me.
Well, we've discovered a few things there. We discovered that Anderson, what a surprise, is now working with the bad guy, and that the bad guy has an axe to grind with the science community. And when we come back, folks, we're going to make sure that Das Plans doesn't happen, because we don't want the world to be taken over by dinosaurs. So I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.